Long after they leave the battlefields, the horrors of war continue to haunt many veterans.
Josh Smith talked with an area Vietnam veteran back in 2016 who told us the kindness of a stranger helped him get through an extremely difficult time.
Sammy Witt left Vietnam and its horrible war in the summer of 1969. But Vietnam and its horrors have never left him, not even for a day.
The things that you have to do to stay alive. People dying. Kids not having enough food. Lost a whole lot of friends there.
Ironically, some of the hardest times come around the anniversary of the day he got to go home, of the airport encounter with 4 strangers.
They said a Marine, the killer of women and children, and they spit on me. That was welcome home. Back to what we call the world. That's a pretty hard way to be welcomed back to the United States.
So this year, when that painful anniversary rolled around,
I was down, a little depressed.
His wife told him to get in his truck, to get fresh air and go to the store. The exact same grocery store
it just seems like you see veterans everywhere.
Where Pat Martin was on a mission.
I give them out to anybody I see that's a veteran.
To find the owner.
My husband said I stalk them.
Of her latest creation.
This is my stash that's for patriotic quilts. I always have some in my car, carry around with me.
And that's when she spotted the red truck.
I noticed his tag was a veteran's tag. So I went up to him and I said, "Are you a veteran?"
And I said, "Yes, ma'am, I am." And she said,
"Well, I have something for you.
I would like to give you a gift."
Did you know this man?
No.
Total stranger.
I don't know any of them. I don't know any of them.
What was your reaction?
I thought she's trying to sell me something.
He just kind of looked a little surprised, like he didn't know what I meant.
She showed me the blanket and said, "Glad you made it back. Welcome home." And I cried.
There in that parking lot, linked only by fabric and stitches, by red, white, and blue, the seamstress stranger heard all about it, about Vietnam, about that horrible homecoming 47 years ago, almost to the day.
I said, not everybody felt that way, you know, and I said I did not.
Sammy Witt says it's not that he had never heard that before, but for some reason, this was different.
I said, "Ma'am, the Lord sent me an angel today." Somebody does appreciate what the veterans have done. And for no reason other than me being a veteran, she walked up and gave me a gift and welcomed me home.
After years of giving veterans her handmade thank yous,
it just happened to fall in place that way, you know.
Pat Martin is practical about it, already moving on.
This is actually a wall hanging.
Unaware of the power of a gift to a stranger.
I can look at the quilt and think back and see my angel that was there when I needed somebody. And I didn't have a bad dream that night. I got welcomed home.
Wow.
Amazing story.
Isn't that incredible?
Ah, the power of a simple gift and a gesture of thank you. Shows you how small a gesture can make a big impact, the biggest impact on one person's life.